Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Paper Crafting. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing something a little different. I want to make my own paper storage. Now, I want to change up how I'm storing my paper. Currently, my 6x6s are on my little 3-tiered cart, which is fine with me because I don't use them very often. My 12x12s are in these plastic 12x12 bins on the bottom shelf, not the I can't bring one up to show you guys. Wait, maybe I can. It's just heavy. This is what these are in. They come in packs of 3, so I have 2 packs of them. I got them on Amazon. They work great. They're awesome. They fit a lot of paper. This is just all my collection kits that I don't have other stuff with. Okay, so that's how I store my 12x12. This is how currently right now I'm storing all my 8.5x11 in a file folder ottoman that I've had for like 5 years now, something like that. I've had for a while. I had it when I was upstairs. I have it down here. I am not happy with that storage solution right now. I want to put all my paper on my shelf so I can see what I have and know what I have. So I only have one of these. I used to have 2. I don't know what happened to the other one, but this is all my card-based cardstock. This is my Nina. This is what I use for my card-based. Well, it's what I use for all white cardstock. For no matter what I'm doing, it's what I use. But this I had in my house. I had another one. I can't find it anywhere, but this is old. I've had this for like 20 years. It's very old. I want to go buy more, and I'm not gonna lie, I can't afford to buy more. Like, why have the price of these gone up so much? I didn't pay much for these when I bought them originally, and now they're ridiculously expensive. And I checked Dollar Tree, and Dollar Tree only has the ones that are like this, that only come up like this high. They're the short ones, and I need more than that. So I figured we would make our own. Now this here is the only big box I have, so we're gonna have to go with this. Now I was thinking that one I measured, and it is 5 inches in the front, but if I go 5 inches it won't work on this because that's the middle of the box. So what I am going to do is go 3 inches. I'm going to mark 3 inches here. And then we're going to go on the other side and mark 3 inches over here. So we're going to mark 3 inches here, 3 inches here, and we're going to cut. And we're going to cut it from here to here, okay? So I'm going to make a line, and we're going to cut from here to there. So now it's like that. So we have 2 different ones now, and then we'll cover them and everything. I have to figure out cutting this, how I cut it. I originally was going to cut it with my trimmer, my guillotine. But let me figure it out. Okay, I think I figured it out. You guys tell me if there's a better way. But as of now, I just drew out all my lines, and I'm going to use, things are falling. I'm going to use that little cutting mat that's from Dollar Tree and my blade. Okay, and I'm going to do other side. Turn it towards me so I can see what I'm doing. I don't want to take it apart anymore, and since it's so thick, of a box. I'm not sure exactly how this would behave using a paper trimmer. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You probably do. Okay. So now we want to do this. I'm just going to put it back in, and it can be moved when I need it to be moved, because we don't want to cut through to the other side. I was more worried about cutting this part with the trimmer, with the guillotine, than anything else. Than anything else. Okay, and we got to get this little piece right here. There we go. And then that is done over here. And now let's move this out, turn it to the other side, and do that again. So I'm gonna put that there and cut down. Like, I think if this was a thinner box, I might not have had problems. And then since it's my only box, I didn't want to risk ruining the box. Understand? Because it is truly my only box. I have smaller boxes, but nothing else that would fit 8.5 by 11 paper. Okay, this is opened. We're just going to slide that like that, and then this needs to be finished. There we go. Now we have 2 separate boxes. All right. So what we're going to do is glue these back together. Actually, I think I'll use double stick tape. Is what I'll use. That's good. All right, so we have one. And then we'll do the same thing with the other one. We're going to go over top this way. So I think it looks like we might only be able to put 1 or 2 pieces on very close together. This was the edge of the box that I used to keep it together. By the way, this was also very good. If you've never had any Bibigo products, they're the best. You've never had a single one that we don't like. These came from Costco. I don't know if they still sell them, but they were delicious. Okay. So now, all right, this is what we have. We have 2 And paper will fit. See? Okay. Now what I'm going to do is cover it. So I think to cover it, I'm going to have to trace it on paper. All right, let me grab some paper. Okay, so I had paper from that book club paper pack from Michael sitting there because I used it yesterday for a project. So I'm just going to use it. I'm just going to use it for this. And all I'm going to do is line this up and trace, because I could do the math, but who wants to do the math? And then do the same thing like that. Okay, like so. Like so. And hopefully this works. I just don't want the box on my shelf looking horrible. That's good enough, right? And then this one can go on this one, because I don't care if they have the same one, like different ones on the same box. I'm just trying to cover the box. And now we need to get the other side done. So the other side, right? Let me make sure. We want to cover this like so. Okay. Alrighty. So this one is like this, and then like this, correct? Yep. Here's hoping. If not, it's not. Who knows? We will see if I did it right. I guess I could have also made them out of paper, but I wanted them to be sturdy. You know, I wanted them to be sturdy enough, and I figured paper would not be. Okay. So we have this one here, and then this one here. All right, let's get these on. I'm going to use double stick tape. I just think it would be easier than having to worry about waiting for glue to dry. All right, I'm going to put one on, and then I'm going to pause and put the others on, because you don't need to see me taping things down. you know how to tape. So I think cereal boxes would be good. Since this is all I had, what I'm going to do is put multiple colors in it. But I think cereal boxes would have been a great choice. You just have to make sure that your paper will fit. And then adjust the size of this part compared to what box you're using. I wish I had another box to show you, but I don't. I only have small boxes. All right. Okay, there we go. One side covered. I'll be back with the rest of it covered. Okay, so the front, which I just measured, mine were 4.5 by 3, and the sides, not the back because the back won't show, or the bottom, are covered. What I want to do though is take this Gorilla Tape and I want to cover the bottom with packing tape, and I don't care that it's going around the edges. I'm just trying to make it sturdy so they don't fall apart. I'm not putting faith in my double-sided tape. I could not thank you guys. The boyfriend's on vacation and it's just been really long 2 days so far. We still have 7 days left of his vacation. Oh well, good enough. Good enough. It's not on straight, but it is what it is. Gonna put that down. I'm gonna cut off this piece that I keep folded under so I don't lose my end of my tape. Like I said, I don't care that it went around the edges. I want to make sure, and I'm gonna have to go around the front here. I just want to make sure we don't get any blowouts and everything stays, you know? We just don't want our box to fall apart. That is all. So I'm just going to put this a little bit on the front and pull it across. And then I have these little wings I'm going to snip off. Just so. I think the back also. What I'm going to do is make sure, so we don't have to snip off any wings, it's the exact right size. And then I'll do the other one off camera because you don't need to hear that packing tape. It's so obnoxiously loud. All right, this way. I know it's a heck of a lot sturdier here on the bottom, and I should have covered it last, but I actually don't care. It's going to be on, you're not going to see the sides. It's going to be on my bookshelf. You're not going to see the sides. Okay, I'm going to do the other one to be back. Okay, they're both done. I'm going to fill them, get them on my shelf, and then I'll take a picture of them. Now, like, fair warning, this is August. My boyfriend's on vacation in August, so I have a lot of time to come down here and do some crafting and film some videos. And as you know, September, because you're seeing this now probably at the minimum of October, September was September Build a Journal. And that was everything for September had to do with journaling. So I may forget the photo of what this looks like when I edit the video. Just a fair warning. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. Oh, if I don't forget, I'll put it right here, right now. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you gave you some kind of idea how to reuse your boxes into something functional. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next crafty video. Have a great rest of your day.